Hello, this is Dr. J here with Let's Play Zone of the Enders. Zone of the Enders is the brainchild of Hideo Kojima. It is a terribly neglected franchise compared to the Metal Gear franchise. Now, I'm probably going to alienate most of my viewers by saying this, but while I like Metal Gear just fine, I personally actually kind of prefer Zone of the Enders. So to me, it's a shame that this franchise is super neglected compared to the Metal Gear series, but that's neither here nor there. So Zone of the Enders is described as high-speed robot action. That's kind of the tagline. And that indeed is exactly what you get with this game in spades. Now, I feel like I say this with a lot of the games I LP, but this is a game I played a long time ago, as in, like, I don't know, between 10 and 20 years ago. It has been that long since I've played it. And I remember liking the heck out of it, but because I have not played it in so long, there's a lot I've forgotten, and I'm going to be pretty rusty. But I'm really looking forward to revisiting this old favorite from my adolescence. Before we dive into it, first, let me give some warning. It's a Hideo Kojima game. That means there's a lot of cutscenes. So get ready for that, especially in the beginning of the game. So just be forewarned. Secondly, I just want to take a moment to appreciate how awesome this title screen is. This sets the mood so well, and it's so atmospheric. You've got the incredibly cool-looking game logo, which simultaneously looks like a creepy, half-closed eye staring right into your soul, and is also obviously a depiction of the solar system, with the cool, almost like techno hieroglyphics slash rusty circuit scrolling slowly in the background, and the incredibly creepy chanting. I know, it seems like I'm splurging over something really minor, but this is a masterpiece of a title screen. Practically gives me chills. Makes me really eager to dive into the game. That's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get started and strap in for lots of cutscening. I'm just going to play on normal. I am of the mindset that normal is generally the way games are meant to be played, intended to be played. I only go up to harder modes if they are a lot funner, or more fun, to be grammatically correct, than normal mode, or if you get extra story in them that you don't get in normal mode. I don't think any of that is true for this game, so normal it is.
mission this time is to secure these 2 new frames or to destroy them. To complete this mission, you are expected to make whatever sacrifices are necessary.
Even if it costs us the colony.
Viola. Axe and I will secure target Alpha after we enter through the colony shaft. You go in through the skylight with Slash and Night Ray.
I'll carry out diversionary tactics.
After that, you will confirm target Bravo is secured.
Roger.
Viola,
Yes, sir.
don't let your personal feelings intrude. Over and out.
Well, it's time to play.
I don't know why a giant war robot needs boobs, but apparently it does. Also, one of the distinguishing features of this franchise is that it really puts the cock in cockpit. The cockpits on our giant robots are literally just giant cocks. It's amusing in a middle school humor kind of way.
Foraging through the garbage. You're enders, all of you.
It's all Leo's fault. He made us come here.
No. You have such good friends, don't you, boy of enders? Now, what will you do? Will you escape all by yourself? Or will you punch me out to save your friends? I guess you have to suffer. If they're gone, at least they will be able to tease you.
I've taken control of Sector 03 by driving away the flies that scourge our Earth. Still no reaction from Target Bravo.
I've managed to get inside the main shaft. Don't forget, Viola. If the target is still alive, you are to withdraw.
No, I'll just destroy it.
Don't underestimate them, or you'll end up dead.
That's what I'm waiting for.
We've got a stable one here.
ready for combat operation.
Here's our first enemy, a raptor drone. Okay, so I have done some practicing so that I won't be completely hopeless at this.
Did I win?
I have confirmed that the target
More
has
cutscening.
ceased all functions. You are correct.
We had like 2 seconds of gameplay.
I am Ada, the advanced battle computer of this Jehuty. I detect that you are not the frame runner who was scheduled to pilot the orbital frame.
No, I'm not. I just ran in here while trying to escape. Whoa!
I have detected several targets exterior to the hangar, unable to confirm the exact number from this position. Move outside following the direction of the arrow.
How do I do that?
Do you want me to explain how to manipulate the frame?
Please.
Roger.
Whew, okay. I don't need these tutorials, but I'm going to take this brief break to make just a couple of comments, because I don't want to talk too much through the cutscenes. I think it's annoying when people do that. I'll interject little comments here and there, but I don't want to just babble on through them. So, first of all, this little boy is our protagonist, Leo. Now, a lot of people who are fans of this game give Leo a lot of crap about him being an annoying, whiny protagonist, etc. I, however, cut Leo a lot of slack, because he's a little kid. He's like, what, 12 or something? He has no combat training. He's just ended up in this incredibly intense, high-stress, terrifying situation. I don't really have a problem with how he reacts to what's going on. It's mysterious why he is a extremely accomplished pilot of an orbital frame when he has no training or anything to speak of. That I don't have an explanation for, but it's just one of the tropes of giant robot stories, so we'll just run with it. Secondly, that jerkwad who was beating up on or otherwise tormenting Leo and his friends referred to them as Enders, and of course the franchise is called Zone of the Enders. Zone of the Enders uses the pretty common trope of giant robot war stories of there's sort of an oppressive centralized Earth government. Humanity has begun colonizing the solar system. Here there's colonies on Mars and some of the moons of Jupiter, and, places like that. And as usual, the Earthlings look down on the colonists. And in this case, because they live at, quote-unquote, the end of civilization, they refer to them as Enders. So it's sort of a derogatory term for the colonists. And I actually think that's a really good derogatory term. Not, like, good in the sense that it's good to have derogatory terms for people, but good in the sense that it's catchy, and it just seems real. It seems like a word that really would be come up with for referring to colonists in this kind of situation. So that's sort of the central story, is that there's this big conflict going on between the centralized Earth forces and the colonists, who have a variety of rebel organizations, the biggest of which is BAHRAM, who are the guys who are executing the attack on this space colony. There's going to be plenty more to say about the plot, the settings, and the characters, but let's not blather on about that endlessly right here in the opening. We'll talk about that stuff as it comes up and becomes relevant. So, let's continue.
This is the end of the training session.
Thanks, Ada.
It is dangerous to go out now. Let us get the Metatron ore from the nearest item box.
Metatron? What is...
It is an essential element of Jehuty. It is needed to automatically repair the body. Before going out, you must first get the Metatron ore.
Alright, I can do that.
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
Yay.
Completed automatic repairs to the body. Now, following the arrow as indicated, move outside.
Metatron is an ore that was found on the moon of Callisto, I think. It's basically a super magical ultra MacGuffin ore. that can seemingly do anything and everything. Its exact capabilities aren't fully specified. So these are automated drones used by BAHRAM. This particular model is called Raptors. I quite like their design. It's kind of looks like a skeletal bird. It's very evil looking. These are mummy heads, which I think are just raptors with shields in front of them. And they often mount heavier weapons. In this case, they just have like laser chain guns, not a big deal. No, they can take some punishment because of their shields. Oh, I took a hit there. We can put up a shield. It doesn't block everything, but it blocks lots of stuff. Go on, shoot at me so I can demonstrate. It blocks those, as you can see. It's actually hard to hit things with our blaster while we're moving. If you move and shoot the blaster, you tend to miss. You can do dashes, which are good for quick dodging. If you fire while dashing, you do a homing shot, which is pretty cool. Okay, well, we are causing collateral damage to the colony.
We have shot down the enemy. I have detected a Type C orbital.
Oh, here comes the stable one.
It is different from the ones we have previously experienced. Please be careful.
Yeah, you can tell she's a psycho. Alright, boss battle already! Holy crap. Oh, that was quite the stream. Take that. This game is an absolute spectacle. It looks so cool when you get the giant robots fighting each other.
Viola, evacuate now.
What? Are you crazy? It's just a kid. I can take care of him even without weapons.
I repeat, evacuate now. You have other things to do, don't you?
You embarrassed me this time, so look forward to the next time. See you again, boy.
Bye, Viola.
The target has disappeared. I can detect no sign of vital activity.
You mean that everyone is dead?
That is correct. Good work, sir.
Ah!
This is Noman to all units. Report your current status.
Slash here. I've arrived at Sector 03, and I'll start destroying the nearby buildings.
This is Night Raid. I've also arrived at Sector 05. Should I just wait here?
Yeah, that's correct. Viola, report your current status.
No need for that. You know what happened.
Don't be so harsh. Your turn will come. Just be patient.
Your mental condition has reached a level of -8. Your combat operation will suffer substantially at this level. I advise you to take some medication to stabilize your condition. I repeat, your mental condition is declining. The message is being received from a commercial broadcast. I shall patch it through.
This is Atlantis. Whoever is aboard Jehuty, can you read me? The unidentified person aboard Jehuty, do you read me? I can understand how you must feel. Listen to me, boy. I saw everything you did on my monitor. I also know that you're just a juvenile civilian, and you've done all of this.
But I didn't have any other choice. I was so scared. I couldn't help it.
I'm not accusing you of anything. You proved you can operate the system. Listen, I must ask you to do something for us. Can you deliver that orbital frame to our base?
What?
We are a civilian transportation company, and we've been asked to carry that orbital frame, Jehuty, to Mars. Didn't you see any of our people in the vicinity of Jehuty?
I don't know.
Alan must have been there. He's the frame runner we sent there.
I said I don't know, didn't I? By the time I got there, everyone was dead.
I see. He was supposed to operate that frame. Now we need your help. I know you can do it. Please, help us. Of course, I'm talking business. We'll pay you for your troubles. Enough to allow you to live anywhere. Earth, Mars, anywhere at all. Please.
No, I don't want to.
Listen.
No, you listen. I could get attacked again. And who the hell are you anyways? Why do you want this machine so much?
You fought well. We're just asking for a little more of your help. Please.
I suppose you want me to kill again.
Well,
I want nothing more to do with any of you. Go kill or whatever you want. Just leave me out of it. I've got to be going.
then a lot more people will die.
What?
Everybody will die. Your friends, your family, every single one of them. We can't let them get a hold of Jehuty. If they do, it will be the end of this colony. No, it may be the end of civilization as we know it. You must, please, help us.
Move it, Leo! Help, Leo!
You say I can, but how? I can't drive this thing.
Yes, you can. I saw you do it, and I know you can do it again. Please, help us.
All right. I'll do it just this one time, but that's all I'll do.
Okay, that's all we ask.
All right, if you say so.
Thank you.
But I want you to remember one thing. I will never help you kill anybody. Maybe killing is all right for you people, but it's not with me.
I understand. So, we have a business deal. The person in charge is headed to you right now. I can't get through to him, but I'll let you know as soon as I do. Oh, what's your name?
Leo.
Okay, Leo. I'm Elena Weinberg, second in charge of Atlantis. Just call me Elena.
I can really trust you, can't I?
Well, we don't kill indiscriminately, as you seem to think. Okay, I'll see you later.
I will explain the mission plan. The mission is to transport this Jehuty to Mars in preparation for a battle on Mars. First, we need to rendezvous with the civilian freighter Atlantis and leave the colony of Antilia. However, Jehuty has just had an overhaul and therefore has only minimum system capabilities. Jehuty's capabilities will depend on how many function modules we can install. First of all, we need to transplant the necessary modules from the local server in this area. Let me indicate the local server with a marker. You are to proceed to that location.
Whew, I warned you there would be a lot of cutscening in this game, especially at the beginning. But, alright, so we learned a lot there. We have to transport Jehuty to these people who are supposed to transport it to Mars for an operation there. Leo has reluctantly agreed to help them, even though he doesn't really want any part of this. It's admittedly naive to think that you can take part in a war without killing anybody, but hey, he's a kid. Why would he want to kill people? Let me just take a moment to appreciate how beautifully rendered this colony is. You can see the ominous face of Jupiter with its huge eye over there. You can kind of see these buildings all around us. You can see how incredibly massive this colony is because it generates gravity through rotation, and you can see the gigantic ring just stretching up out of sight in the distance in front of us. And you can kind of see the artificial atmosphere overhead, the grid of whatever is keeping the atmosphere inside, the flames engulfing the city. It's a work of art. This is a beautiful game, I have to say.
The outer area of the battle zone.
Quiet, Ada. Alright, well, it's been almost half an hour at this point, so even though we haven't seen too much of the gameplay yet, I think this is a good point to call it here. So we will pick up with some more Zone of the Enders, hopefully get to have some more high-speed robot action. starting in the next episode. Hopefully, you'll join me for that, and I will see you then.